Good morning, brothers. We just had a most exciting countdown ever. Ever.
We have to start every day like that. I feel like it has to be in unison.
It was group participation.
We need the double countdown.
So just so everybody knows, what we get is Alex controls the time, and Alex started the countdown, and we all just in unison started counting down from 5 with him.
But sometimes it's like 5, 4, 3, 5, 4.
Oh, wait, 10, 9.
When problems occur, I need to fix them,
And you do.
Yeah,
yourself
and I
a buffer.
control the time.
And you control the time.
And
It's like my superpower.
Absolutely. You control lots of things, all the things.
We have in studio today, we have Boss Man Matt.
What's up?
Good morning, Matt.
What's up? What up?
What are you doing? Watching the game?
Watching the game. Drinking Bud Light.
No, it's Budweiser.
Is it Budweiser? Is Bud Fat?
Yeah, exactly. He's like watching the game, having a Bud. You like, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Big difference there.
I don't recall the commercial.
Oh, I do.
How do you
not?
Because I don't care about
Remember the frogs? Bud. Wise.
Yeah, didn't like that one either.
Is Facebook going to cancel us for this too? Is that
I'm very.
I think we're, maybe.
we safe? Statute of limitations?
We're good. We're good.
Tim says we're good. Tim doesn't even have a Facebook account.
We're good.
Tim says we're fine.
Oh, my word.
Well, Alex is, he's got a button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about the dump
it's the
button.
joke button. I found out where the joke button is. So,
You have it now?
well, we had it last time. You guys just couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get a speaker so we can hear it. No,
Then
that
you would hear
cause
yourself
problems, wouldn't
because I can hear you right now.
it? But if
and
you
I can hear
hit a
myself.
button, we could hear what's going
We could
on.
wear the headphones.
Can we do Bluetooth this so I can stick my AirPod thing in? Or whatever you call those?
AirPods. You're right.
Okay.
Hip cool.
Be hip cool.
Hip cool.
Hip cool.
Cool with it. We have John the Voice. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
2 days in a row.
That's weird. I
I'm
know.
happy.
And then womp womp. We'll be back for until
Well, I don't
Next
know.
Monday.
We need you tomorrow, but
I know, but I have my children.
can't do it.
My children need me tomorrow too. So there's that. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
flip a coin sometimes.
Hard choices have to be made, John.
Good Lord. When's
Wow.
when's the time to cut the cord?
I mean, generally not when they're 3, Tim. I mean, when I have a 3-year-old and I told you I could bring the 8-year-old on the show, but God knows what he'd say. But it's
Does a 3-year-old know how to run a microwave?
no.
Well,
He can't reach.
you have one day to teach him.
Put the microwave on the
One
ground.
day.
That's the first thing I did.
We are off the rails this morning.
First thing I did. Here's the microwave. Here's where the waffle things are.
I'll tell you what, he knows how to drive his little small truck all over creation. That kid is, he's already done, he's doing the whole like farmer thing already where it's got the hand on the steering wheel,
That kid.
backing up.
Does he do the one finger
So-
wave too?
Not yet.
Not
We'll
yet.
get there.
We'll get that
We'll
one.
get there.
That's just going to happen naturally. You
Yeah.
know.
You can't teach that.
Can't
teach that.
It comes from the gut. Super producer Alex P.
Good to be here.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Not Tuesday.
It's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Episode 81.
81.
Feels like a dog.
Exciting.
Yesterday was second Monday.
But it wasn't a bad. It wasn't a bad second Monday.
No,
Not for
no.
me. Sometimes those Tuesdays that are really Mondays
Yeah, I was thrown off a little bit
are
yesterday.
just like a double whammy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good Tuesday.
Yeah, I was a little off yesterday.
Were you?
I was. Maybe that was my problem.
I don't know. The show was good.
Well,
I felt the show was good
well, it's
yesterday.
because you're running the show.
No, I'm not running the show. I just kind of sit here in the middle.
Middle guy.
You get the big boy chair.
I'm the middleman.
Middleman.
I'm your host, Tim Elliott, by the way.
Yes, you are.
Good morning.
First, I want to thank for sponsoring the Southeast Iowa Video Network. We have KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang over at KCTC. And who is your guy?
Emmett.
Yeah,
Emmett?
but it's actually Kyle. Greta tracked that down. There's a Kyle. He's an installer. That's
Emmett still has a special place in my heart, though.
I'm guessing Kyle's middle name is Emmett.
I don't think we verified that one way or the other. So.
And I don't know. Kyle's kind of a large man, so I'm not going to press it. If he wants to go by Kyle, I'm going to call him Kyle.
Well, this is a different. Emmett's a different guy.
He's
Emmett's
different
not,
than
Emmett's
Kyle?
not Kyle.
Okay.
Emmett's his own man.
All right. Is he part of your underground network over there at the Ross building?
Man,
Yeah,
maybe
so
that's
that
it.
might be his fake name.
Maybe he doesn't actually work for KCTC.
just says that.
He poses as an installer so he can hang around your place and
Don't say that.
watch you for good or bad.
You got to be quiet, man.
Just outed it.
I just outed him.
Damn. All that undercover work for naught. Is Chief Jim chiming in? Is he
No,
in?
but Jimmy Arnold's back.
Jimmy's back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Howdy.
And so is Paula.
Good morning,
Says howdy.
Paula and
Hey,
Jim. We
I'm
have
Woody. Howdy. All right, Toy Story. Anybody? Okay. All right. I know Alex got it. Alex
have that
definitely
one.
got it.
Yeah.
Spud's
Yeah.
just going to listen to that. Just the innocent laughter. Of
little
our,
goofy people.
my
innocent
mom.
laughter of our producer Alex. Go.
Sorry, I'm
Alex.
going to be serious now.
Serious? All right. The Morning Breath Crew is sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks very much, Willie, and all of our local Hy-Vees.
It's the hooty doody time. What is happening?
I don't know.
Sorry, the comment section is going off.
Yeah,
I
we're getting
apologize.
called out this morning. My mom says we're goofy people. Paula's hooty doody timing, whatever that even means.
What, okay. What do you know what hooty doody time means?
I don't. We're gonna have to have Paula expand on that.
I think we should do a live Google search on the screen. I'm kidding. Don't do
Yeah,
that.
don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Could be bad.
You can look it up. Just don't put it live on the air.
Matt, it's occurred to me that in your trips down to Missouri,
Yes. Frequent trips lately.
you have actually been looking for the elusive blue-eyed cicada
Oh.
that is very difficult to see, but has been found.
Where was that?
I don't know. I can't remember. I read it a couple days ago.
All right.
But there apparently it's true. It's either a blue or red eye. It's very, very rare.
Well, I got the video I showed they were very red eyes.
Well, then it's a blue eye.
Yeah.
So I knew there. So you are getting up early in the morning to see if you can catch the red eye.
There's none around here. I got
That's what you're going to be the first to find them.
I will.
I think.
I'm on the
I
hunt.
think that you are part of the government as well.
So this weekend when we were in Kirksville, we're driving through Kirksville. Now we had the radio down, but the windows were up and we're driving through town, and you could hear them suckers loud.
Really?
As you're driving through.
They can just stay down there.
You know, they so far they are.
But I did read about this special cicada.
Do they usually have brown eyes?
They're usually, what'd you say?
Wow, the video I had was red.
They're usually red eyes, but there's a special
scary.
blue-eyed.
Do they
Not
taste
a-
better for a good old cicada fry?
If you,
They call that the Sinatra cicada.
that sounds like a great thing to name it, but it's very, very rare. I did read that.
Well, all right. I need to find one of those.
Be on the
I'll
lookout
have to go back to Missouri. I
in your
guess.
hunts. They're saying they may not be up here too much because of the Dre show
Oh, okay. Well,
took too many trees.
lost a lot of trees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not here, but
We lost a branch. Does that count?
we lost some branches.
You know, these doomsday forecasters, all these things, you know, they're happening. They always have some excuse that doesn't happen the way it happened. I was all excited about seeing this thing. Actually, no, I wasn't. Let's be real. I was like, I hope this doesn't happen.
About seeing
So-
what the cicadas?
All the cicadas,
Yeah.
yeah, like around here and stuff.
17-year, the 12-year.
Yeah. Anything that's been like living in the ground for a long time and then just decides to rise
Mummies.
in massive numbers, I'm just not really necessarily a fan.
Jesus Christ, Rose.
I mean, I just said context. I knew you were going to go there with this, Tim. That's why I said in massive numbers, Tim. Okay? I didn't talk about one guy who, like, you know, saved the world, all right? I'm talking about large bug creatures in the ground.
That one got me. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my word.
Now I have to look for
This
blue-eyed
is,
cicada.
whatever concoction was mixed up for the sunrise today needs to happen
Willie,
every
what
day.
is
This is a
with
good
our
time.
coffee?
This is a good time.
Oh, that one hit me right. I don't know.
Oh, let's see what else happened. Bill Walton passed away. Did we talk about that yesterday?
We did it. Yeah,
We did
a little bit.
Yeah, we talked
All right,
about
so
the
we don't need to talk
broadcaster.
about
Yeah.
that.
everything.
Anything else, John? What are we missing? Something else big as that. Let's see. Boston clinched the Eastern Conference.
Yep. Minnesota held on for one more last gasp.
What the hell
last
happened
night.
to Minnesota? Because we were talking that they were going to be in the finals.
You know, I've been holding off on this for a long time, and the time has come for me to put some of my
Now's
friends
the
on
day.
blast. Okay, a few weeks ago,
Joshua.
Yeah, well, no.
team is not well.
Well, the thing is, Josh was a great fan. Josh is a great fan. But he has another friend of mine who's mutual friends of both of ours. He made a declarative statement to me here a few weeks ago that this year's Minnesota Timberwolves team would sweep the 1990s Chicago Bulls if they were to play in a playoffs.
Oh.
And I was like, "You are stay off the drugs, kids. Like this is just this is a whole thing." So we got into like a whole discussion about this, and like neither one of us are backing down. I can respectfully say we can agree to disagree, but I mean, I have no recourse to argue with such illogical tomfoolery.
That is not even the same conversation.
And this is before this series started, and now that they're getting like dog walked out of the playoffs, it's like
They're still alive. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
This is last night. So Josh is like, this is the group text. He's like, teams that go down 0-3, they're 100 and it's like they're 0 and 153 or 0 and 154. He's like, but this time it's going to happen. I was like, it's not going to happen. He's like, how can you say that? I'm like, because it's never happened ever before.
Just
I'm like,
doesn't.
but it just and also I'm trying to figure out what the hell is a foul in the NBA anymore, and what is a travel and what is not. Like I've become
traveling's out of control.
so disgusted with these playoffs last night, and I felt for Josh because they were calling some stuff on Minnesota, and I was like, that's not even remotely a foul or a travel. And then at the other end of the floor, they let the most egregious things go. And Luka Doncic, great player, but he's just in constant flop mode, flopping, complaining. I cannot. It's so annoying. Like every play, every call.
I can't watch it anymore.
It's gotten so ridiculous.
I can't. It's not basketball.
Yeah.
When you walk halfway down the court, you carry, you just get mugged, and there's no foul, and a little ticky tack hand here.
All of a sudden, it's
Teed
called
up.
and just it's so
Not
weird.
basketball.
It's so inconsistent. Like it's just wild. And I know we sound like Clint Eastwood, get off my lawn, old man on the porch thing, but I don't care because
There's
it's
truth
the
to it.
truth.
The game had rules for a reason.
Yeah.
And you don't have to loosen up the rules to make the game better.
I mean,
It's
just the
already
other
a
night
game.
when Luka hit the game-winning 3 to put him ahead, essentially for one the game, it was the biggest travel, to set his feet and everything else. I was like, this is nuts. But I'm not cheering for necessarily. Well, I was hoping the Timberwolves would win because I'm trying to root for my buddy's team. But overall, it's like there's no dog in the fight for me. This is just pure objectivity speaking, as a fan of the game. So anyway, that's my rant.
Well,
for the day.
LA didn't make it, so you're out.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
There's just certain teams you love to hate, Tim, and that's
LA's one of them?
That's one of them for me. Yeah,
So it's like you like the Clippers then, huh?
but more than the Lakers. Yes.
I saw there's a movie out called Clip. It's about the early days of the Clippers. Maybe it's just on Netflix or something. But I
saw a
just
clip
saw
of clip.
Clip of clip.
It looks interesting. Here's something else that we haven't talked about. I know, this
Jesus
is really
rising from the
riveting.
grave.
I was gonna say, we've covered everything today to Jesus rising from the grave. So where are we going?
We don't let any. We'll talk about anything here. Almost.
Well, I was gonna say,
Matt about had a heart attack.
I did that one. Last week.
Well, I was.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching during that time. I was like,
We don't have to talk about it again. No, what I wanted to talk about is the NCAA has agreed to
Pay the players.
pay players now,
yeah.
and I don't think I knew, or I just forgotten that there was this big lawsuit from.
There's still more. There's this thing.
several.
It's not over yet, but
It'll still keep going, but this is the demise of the NCAA, in my opinion, and you're going to see more and more people get out of coaching because they're not going to deal with this. Kids are going to come and go. If you're going to pay a kid, then scholarships ought to go away for those kids. That's what I think. Isn't there some value in scholarship?
yeah.
Isn't there value there that they're not taking that into consideration whatsoever?
Now, the argument that some people would make, I would not, but some people would be like, well, look at all the money that the university is profiting off of them, whatever else. And I'm like, well, take that into your job. like every day. Do you know how much money sometimes people are profiting off of your job and in comparison, like what you're making, not making? So it's like you can use that any day. And I would agree, like as somebody who, you know, paid their own way to go to school, you know, and worked multiple jobs and scrimped and saved and you know, all the stuff. It's like, I've always been a little bit salty on like, don't tell me that these kids don't get paid, because if you go to school where it's 50, 60, 70, $100,000 a year,
Nope.
and you don't have to pay for school, that
Or
is
food
in fact,
or housing or
that is in
anything.
fact
It's a
getting
Pretty
paid.
good deal.
Yeah.
Really good deal. It's like, was it Brad Pitt? What's that movie where they're like in the, if it's World War I, where it's like, you take that deal? Damn good deal. Like absolutely. Like, yes, I take that deal.
There's a lot of angles to that we could talk about it for all kinds of time, but they're talking. So everybody's going to get paid, or everybody has the potential to get paid,
This is just
and
the
whatever.
Power Five schools. That's what I read.
Yeah, I guess I don't know for sure.
That's what I read.
But anyway, it could essentially eliminate the walk-on program.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which Iowa relies on pretty heavily, as we know. And you know, some of these kids come out of nowhere and do really well, and that opportunity is not going to be there the same way. There's a lot of angles to it, but Title IX factors into that. There's all kinds of things.
Yeah, how are they going to split that money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 50-50? Or should it be by, you know, what brings in the most, which is clearly football.
Football and men's basketball.
And the biggest problem is that you got a lot of schools where the coaches are now, because the schools don't have maybe the bandwidth or whatever, the smaller schools, coaches are going to have to turn more into fundraisers than they are coaches. They're going to have to devote way more of their time trying to raise funds and do all this other stuff than they are to actually just coaching the players.
Don't you think it'll come down to, you know, colleges that aren't going to get the funds, they're not going to get the players, which then they'll lose the fans. They'll just eliminate programs.
It's a slippery slope.
So I just think it's the worst possible case. I was against NIL. I agreed with it in principle. I agree that why wouldn't a kid get a portion of their name, image, and likeness? But it's tough. And with the transfer portal, I mean, the whole college system has changed dramatically. And when you had Nick Saban come on, him and his wife, I just saw this interview. He says, we would always have the new recruits come over. We'd have them over to the house. We'd have them breakfast. The recruits, their parents, and we'd go through the whole spiel. This is the Alabama way, or wherever he was at, you know.
Yeah.
And his wife went up to him after one of these breakfasts and said, why are we doing this? All the kids care about right now is who's paying them the most money.
Yep.
Now they're good athletes and likely okay students, but the point is they all start chasing the money now.
Yep. Well, and on a different vein to that, wait till a Tuesday night in January when Rutgers has to travel to USC for a gymnastics meet or something, right? I mean,
yeah. How do we have we got a Big Ten that spans the country now?
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting this year because football, the whole thing starts this year, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This season?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
we go to UCLA. Iowa goes to UCLA in November
I'm going. Let's go.
in the Rose Bowl.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Sweet, except for we haven't had great luck in the Rose Bowl
We have
stadium.
not.
Well, generally because we're playing like the best fast team in the country or whatever.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. Let's not guard him out of the backfield. I still to this day, first play of the game, I think it'll be fine. Kirk, if we just let Christian McCaffrey cruise out of the backfield and catch a it'll be fine. I'm sure we'll corral him. I mean, no one else has, but I'm sure we can do
he
this.
runs for
It'll be great for him to catch the ball in the open field with no one within 5 yards of him.
236 yards first half.
Unbelievable.
First three
Unbelievable.
plays, 236 yards.
We got to take a break, right, Alex?
Let's
Way
do
to
it.
jump in and throw your weight around.
Let's take a break.
Let's take it a break. We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Step back in time and create unforgettable memories of the 2024 Midwest Little Threshers reunion. Gather the family and immerse yourselves in the nostalgic charm of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and the horses. Whether it's the savory delights from the North Village to the log cabin or the unforgettable concerts, this is where memories are crafted. Plan now to bask in the history of the past from August 29th to September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for details. Don't miss this chance to make timeless memories.
Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Breath. Got her? There we go, John.
I was reading the comments.
Okay.
About
Is there any other comments we need to know?
Well, my
about?
sister checked in. My mom, so we were just talking about the fever over the break, actually, and my mom said, "Is anybody on the Fire the Fever Coach bandwagon?"
Starting to get there.
Yep. Yeah, we were just talking about that over the break, actually.
Martha, I have one phrase for you if you're asking me. Doot, doot. I'm driving the train.
You're on the train.
All right.
That's one way to do it.
I am the conductor. All right.
Let's see. We have some old wives' tales that we should talk about.
Which I thought was Wise Tales this whole time.
Wives?
Wise Tales.
Wise Tales.
Wise Tales with an S.
Oh.
I didn't know it was Wives Tales.
Oh, it's an old wife tale.
Are these tales your wife would tell
This
back
is-
in the day?
This predates me, Alex, so
Oh, really?
I just can't tell you.
You didn't come up with these?
This was before black and white TV, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Does anybody have anything you want to share? Is there anything? Do we have to do these in order, Alex?
You can do them wherever you want.
Okay.
And if you guys have wise tales you've heard,
Wives.
you can,
we can
wise,
join.
Wise,
Feel free to
wise makes more sense to me, to be honest.
wise tales.
Wise tales.
That doesn't
They're
even,
wise.
that sounds just weird to me. So, I'm going to go with eating carrots will improve your eyesight. That is 100% false.
False.
I thought it was true.
I still think it's, why isn't it good for you? If you're eating good stuff, why
I don't
isn't
think it
good
says
for
it's not
everything?
good for
It
you.
says this tale started in World War II. British intelligence spread a rumor that their pilots had remarkable night vision because they ate a lot of carrots. They didn't want the Germans to know they were using radar. Ha! Carrots, like in many other vegetables, are high in vitamin A, do help a healthy eyesight, but eating more than the recommended daily allowance will not, I repeat, will not improve your vision, especially night vision, Alex.
SMH.
SMH.
Shaking my head.
My head.
Come on, you're the guy with the list too, Tim. I mean, like, come
That
on.
was not on the list.
That was not on the list.
That was not on the list. I have to write that down. I needed an amendment to my list.
Coffee stunts your growth.
See, they're hedging their bets with some of these. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Go ahead. You read this one because I was just reading that one.
Yeah,
and
so that's
issues.
100% false. Coffee won't affect growth, but too much caffeine doesn't belong in a child's diet. Excess caffeine can prevent the absorption of calcium and other nutrients.
which in fact could harm their growth.
Yes, well, I don't drink coffee, and I'm only this tall, so I don't know what I think I have to blame my parents.
Maybe they had you on espressos, bottles of it.
Yeah. Well, Mom's watching.
got
Mom,
sick of
did you
it.
feed me coffee and caffeine when I was a child?
Mom.
Spicy foods can cause ulcers.
I've heard this one.
False. Spicy foods may aggravate ulcer symptoms in some people, but they don't bring about ulcers. A bacterial infection or overuse of pain medications such as aspirin or anti-inflammatory drugs is the usual cause.
And stress.
There you have it, folks. Put a hat on before you dry that hair before you go outside. You'll catch cold.
You're told that a lot now.
You'll catch cold.
Catch cold.
You'll get the COVID.
When was the last time someone told you this, Tim?
Yeah. This? Oh, never. Yeah, you got me.
Don't go outside with wet hair.
Another
Tim.
argument for my hairstyle. I can go outside with my wet hair.
You never go outside with wet hair.
False. Cold weather, wet hair, and chills do not cause colds. Viruses do. People tend to catch colds more often in the winter because these viruses spread more easily indoors.
Well, how about
Or they
that?
may be in more contact with dry air and people with colds. Dry air, indoors or out, can lower resistance to infection.
Shame.
Too much.
Go ahead, feel free, youngins, to run outside with
wet hair. Too much TV is bad for your eyes. False. Stop that narrative right now.
But there is a different factor. As you
Well, I
read
just
further.
stopped.
Yeah.
I just stopped right there.
Watching television won't hurt your eyes no matter how close to the TV you sit. Although too much TV can be a bad idea for kids, research shows that kids who consistently spend 10 hours a week watching TV are likely to be overweight, aggressive, and slower to learn in school.
But
But it doesn't hurt their eyes.
their eyesight's
This
fine.
is like a modern day medicine
But they're-
commercial. Like, take this for a cold. By the way, side effects, you might die.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
it's okay.
Exactly.
Like, you won't have a cold anymore. Like,
explosive diarrhea and you might die. But,
Also-
but your cold will be gone.
Also, I just wanted to spell this thing about, no matter how close to the TV you sit. I remember my mom told me that.
That was a recurring thing.
And now we got these dang VR things that are like this,
exactly.
and it's like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever for
Exactly.
us. And it's like, wait a second, what happened to being too close to the TV? Anyway, all right,
Are you looking at me through there?
no, I was just trying to make a point.
So when
Are you taping me? Without my consent?
I'm at home, and
That's Alex's job.
that brought me something. When I'm at home, we have a love seat thing that I'm usually sitting on. My wife's over here on the couch, and we have a little table right here. And so I often look at my phone like this. And so the camera's pointing at her, although I'm not filming her, but she's constantly like, "Are you filming me? Are you?" It's like, you're sitting on the couch. What am I going to film?
Yeah.
So no.
Waiting for that one moment where I
Yeah,
catch
exactly. I'm going to push the button. I'm just waiting.
But you do know that you can actually use the side button on your iPhone to take a picture, right?
Yeah.
Have to just press this. Like, you can just be sitting there like this and just, yeah, it's.
You have to be in camera mode to do that, though, don't you?
Yes, but there's quick features on new ones that you can kick it into camera mode without having to do a bunch of things. Yeah,
Just heard T-Mobile's buying USL.
Yeah, I saw that too.
really.
Yep.
Well, that's unfortunate.
No, I don't think so. I think there's be some good things happening here.
We gotta take a break.
Okay.
Look
oh,
at
wow.
Alex.
We gotta take a
Oh,
break.
wait.
Holy mackerel.
We went way past it.
I have
We might as well
never
just-
seen this before, folks.
Well,
You got a camera?
No.
No camera. All right. Let's take a break.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years. and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charla Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Welcome back to Morning Breath. We are really going long today, but there's just a lot to talk about.
It really is.
And we haven't even scratched the surface, folks. We're going to come back tomorrow and do this again.
You're not.
But I'm not. I don't know who's going to be here. Alex will be here.
Greta.
Matt will be here.
And we'll see. We may just
Greta
let
will be
Greta
here.
run with it.
Greta.
Yeah.
We better get set for the day because it's 7:46 and we're supposed to do this 6 minutes ago.
Way past the time.
The time is 7:46. The date is May the 29th. Temperature right now, Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, Washington is 55 degrees. It's generally sunny today, despite a few afternoon clouds. High today of 75 and a low of 52.
That's just beautiful.
And John has a burning desire to do things to do today.
Oh, well, it's Washington's in particular because I know these guys. But we can go through it real fast. Fairfield, looking to expand your acting skills? Tonight at 5:45 is the adult acting classes presented by Iowa Dance Collective at the Iowa Dance Collective in Fairfield, Iowa.
Jeez.
Should be awesome. All right. Mount Pleasant. See, I was nice today.
That is a really good commercial.
Yeah, I'm trying here. Mount Pleasant Farmers Market will be available at the Wright Family Pavilion in McMillan Park from 4 to 6 p.m. tonight with fresh produce, baked goods, come on down for that, crafts, and more. All right, Washington.
Nice. There's
For those uninitiated, McMillan Park is Old Threshers Grounds.
Threshers Grounds, yeah.
Washington, tomorrow night, welcome the Hillbilly Rock Stars, the band The Boys, and Adam Linklet. These guys are personal friends of mine. They're pretty awesome. They will bring the best of today's country hits and beloved classics from the past to the stage at Thursday Night Live at 5:30 to 7 p.m. right here on the square.
Is their name Hillbilly Rock Stars or are they The Boys?
It's The Boys. If you look at the capitalization there,
Well, I see
it's
that,
like
but
it's like
listen,
a description.
It could be anything with
it's
Alex writing these things up.
It's a description, my friend.
I think Hillbilly Rock Stars could be a name of a band.
So they're Hillbilly Rock Stars.
Yeah, it's like describing them, right? Like almost an elongated adjective, if you will.
Yeah.
So.
All right, now I'm with you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what they're pretty good guys.
I thought their name should be Hillbilly Rock Stars.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's The Boys.
I'm going to start a petition.
See, and I'm the one that makes this go along here. It's this guy right over here.
It's me.
You're doing great. Keep going.
All right. Following numerous failed attempts by others, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay became the first climbers to summit. Why does it say surmount? It's supposed to be summit. Mount Everest.
We have to do.
I'm like, what in the hell is surmount?
I just copied it from the website.
We do a little editing on the fly.
These websites are super sketchy. All right. To summit Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world at 29,032 feet on this day in 1953. That is an incredible accomplishment.
They didn't do a damn thing without the Sherpas.
Without the
Sherpas.
With the Sherpas?
Yep.
Okay, all right. I think you said
they knew the way.
I thought you said serpents. So I was like, "What are we?"
The way. It's up.
Just these snakes going up the mountain. Like,
I think there's some ways that are better to get up than the
You
other.
just go up.
All right.
Are we done?
Daily dad joke.
Oh.
Why can't you trust an atom? Because they make up everything.
That we cannot argue with, folks.
Not
Can
gonna
we,
do it.
Alex?
We can't.
You got it right.
Mm-hmm. I did. I'm the one who picked the dad joke. So
this show has basically been an atom bomb at this point.
Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for chiming in this morning. Jeff Hagers, we didn't say hello to you.
Diana.
We did.
Nope. And Diana.
We didn't ignore you. We were just in our own world today. So please, if you liked what you saw or heard or hit the buttons.
Or you can hate watch us. We're okay with that too. Whatever.
It's like Aaron Rodgers. It's like Aaron Rodgers said. Whether you love me or you hate me, you want to watch me play. Like,
If you want to hate watch us, we're all right. Whatever.
We're okay with that. We will be back tomorrow, minus me, but I'll be back Friday, if Lord willing.
Yeah, you invocated his name today, so you better say that.